to your chair yoga session. My name is Crystal. I'll be your guide for today. Find a comfortable, secure chair, something that's got a little bit of firmness to it. You don't want anything that's too cushy, as you want something that's firm enough to support good tall posture. I have my yoga mat underneath my chair just as an extra precaution, but as long as you feel safe and secure, you do not have to have one. And to get started, you want to lift your ribs out of your hips, nice and tall, and then flip your palms to face open. Palms to face open allows for deeper breaths into your lungs. It's also a symbol of ready to attract positivity in your life. If there was one thing you could ask for more of in your life, what would it be? Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Take a moment to plant a seed of positivity in your mind. What is it that you would like to attract more of in your life today? A deep cleansing breath in through your nose. A soft open mouth exhale, share with the universe. Inhale, seated Tadasana. And your eyes reach up towards the sky. Find a natural lift in your chest and chin. And press your hands together. Take a reverse namaskar. Bring your hands behind your hat. Eventually your thumbs meet the nape of your neck. Draw your elbows towards each other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. Spin your hands back. Reconnect with your intention. A powerful seed in your mind. What is it that you would like to attract more of in your life? Inhale, seated Tadasana, reach up. Hands together. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, circle wide around through your shoulders. Bring energy into your heart space. One more time with that. Inhale, seated Tadasana. Exhale, hands to the back of your neck. Reverse namaskar. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle back and around. Hands to your heart. Add on this time. Inhale, seated Tadasana. Exhale, eagle arms. You'll sweep your right arm on bottom and cross your elbows. Well, this is the first step to eagle. And then see if you can press your hands towards one another, eventually making your way for a double bind. Now line up your hands at the center of your face. Press your elbows forward as your heart lifts to your ears. Is there any tension hanging out of your shoulders or across your upper back you can perhaps let go of? Make room for some positive energy in your life. Inhale, seated Tadasana, reach up. Let's try eagle arms on the other side. This time, sweep your opposite arm on the bottom. Start with your elbows crossed. And see, can your hands get close to one another? Or is it possible to go for the double bind? And cast a soft gaze past your hands. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Any tension hanging out that stands in the way from attracting more positive energy in your life. Inhale, and seated Tadasana, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now this one's a little funny, but really great to get rid of the cobwebs around your shoulders. I call it the robot arms. You're going to take one arm out like a goalpost and the other one downward. We're going to switch back and forth between the two and take a breath in And exhale, switch out. Your hands are pressing towards the wall behind you. Try to stay straight in your spine. Notice how the ribs kind of like want to shift off to the side. Center down. Deep breath in and switch to the other side. Stay for your breath in, straighten through your spine. And exhale, switch. Hold for your breath in. Exhale, switch out your arms. Got one more on each side. Oh, I can feel there's more tension in my shoulder on this side. Find length through both sides of your neck. As you exhale, switch out to the other side. Sit tall. And release. And sweep your right arm behind you. Tug your fingertips. And give it a tug, give it a tug. And then draw your ribs back in as you hold on to your hand. Straighten out your low back. And very gently, without too much effort, rest your ear towards your shoulder. Breathe in softly to the right side of your neck. Roll your chin to center. And come on up. And switch out to the other side. Your left arm sweeps behind you. And give your fingers a tug. And relax it. Now, when you grab your hands, it does force your low back to arch a little bit. You want to pin your belly button in towards your low back in neutral position for your hips and ribs. And gently rest your right ear to your shoulder. And deep breaths through the left side of your neck. Let go of any tensions or pressures hanging out. No longer need. Inhale to center, release and let that go. Now this next one is a seated compression along the front of your hip. I'm going to support the back of your leg and draw your knee in. You can hang on to your shin or the back of your thigh, whatever's comfortable, and then arch your back, lift up your chest. Exhale, round your back, bring your forehead towards your knee. It doesn't have to touch by any means. Peel your belly away from your thigh. So your forehead comes closer to your leg. Inhale, arch your back, open across your chest. This variation of cow pose. Exhale, seated cat pose. You draw your knee closer to your nose. One more time on the side. Inhale, arch your back open. And ease across your chest. Exhale, seated cat pose. Your stomach pulls away from your thigh, so your head comes closer to your leg. And let that go. Take figure four. Cross your ankle over your knee and sit up tall. We're going to send your floating knee towards the ground. This is really great to open up the outside of your hip. For some of you, this might just be enough. If you feel like, I don't really feel too much in my hip, I can go a little further. We're going to take a forward fold from here. Lift your ribs out of your pelvis. Lean your belly forward, your chest and your head to follow. 3 breaths wherever you are at. Use your breath out to release and let go. Any points of heavy pressure. Inhale, rise. Support the back of your leg and then kick out a couple of times, working up any tension in the back of your leg. You guys are doing great. Let's try this on the other side. And draw your left leg in, support the back of your thigh. Inhale, seated cow pose. Arch your back and tilt your pelvis forward. Lift your chest and chin. Exhale, seated cat pose. Separate your shoulder blades round and inhale, cow. Exhale, down. 4 on this side. Start with your ankle over your thigh, and then check in. It's completely normal for one side to have more difficulties than the other with figure 4 or pigeon pose. So listen to your body's needs, be open to accommodating, and then send your knee towards the ground. Now, first step here is just to find a tall seat and check in. What's happening in this hip today? Like, go a little bit further. Now lead with your belly, your heart and head to follow. You don't want to put pressure on a knee. You want to give it some support. Honor where your body is at today. Inhale, rise. Go ahead and release your foot down. So in a yoga practice, we want to find a connection with what is it that you show up to the mat for? Why is it that you choose yoga as your form of exercise for the day versus anything else? Because when you can plant the seed of purpose, it'll grow so much brighter and be so much more fulfilling in your life. So what is it that you seek out of showing up today? Is there something more that you want to attract in your life? Now, when I first started really committed to a yoga practice, I had the intention, and I wrote it down in a little box. I wrote it down and I didn't tell anyone, and I folded it up really tight and put it in a box, and I tucked it away for a year. And I was mentally committed to practicing yoga every day with full intention. And to be honest with you, I didn't think about that little piece of paper every day, but it was a seed that was planted. And I came across it a year later and opened the box and reminded myself how far I came. I'll tell you what I wrote on that paper. It was actually to love and be loved. And it sounds so simple, but it was really a complex place in my life when I wrote that down. It was just so great to come back to that little note and realize how far I came after 1 year. So if there's something that you truly want to manifest, hold it close, write it down, and say it out loud. Don't be afraid like I was when I first wrote that down. I was terrified to tell anyone, I really wanted to attract pure love and light, and I wanted to be able to love with pure love and light. And I believe that is what I created, but it did take a lot of time. So here's an exercise for you to do. It's a pranayama exercise called breath retention. Pranayama is a form of breath work here today. And what I want you to do is flip your hands to face open and rest them on your thighs. Go ahead and close your eyes or send a heavy gaze down low to your mat. Take a cleansing breath in, a tall, straight spine. Open mouth, exhale. Take a breath in. This time find 3 extra sips of air at the top. 1, 2, 3, and then hold your breath. Exhale slowly. Very bottom, press out stale air for 3, 2, 1, and hold your breath out at the bottom. Inhale through your nose. Find 4 extra sips of air at the top. Hold your breath. Relax your shoulders. Exhale slowly. Compress out your stale air. 4, 3, 2. Hold at the bottom. Zip your belly up and in. One more time. Inhale. 5 extra sips of air at the top. Hold. Exhale, let it go. 5 compressions at the bottom. in your life. With your eyes closed, visualize it. If you were to attract more of this energy, how would it influence and help the people around you? People that you are closest to. So gather positive energy, hold it close to your heart space. It was within that year, after writing down, I really wanted to love and be loved. That I did meet the love of my life, Andrew, throughout the course of that year. I had to tell the universe that that was something that I was ready for, and something that I was ready to truly attract. What is it that you would like more of?